Hey folks, welcome back to Galactic Civilizations IV Supernova. This is going to be the version 2.5 Ares and Warlords update playthrough, basically. I'm going to try and play a little bit quicker if I can, because we're only about 2 hours into the game, and I really want to get as much done on the game as I can quickly, because, well, not too quickly. You know, I've never played that quick, but I think it would be good for me to be able to show off some of the later game stuff. So with that in mind, let's carry on. Here at Arbaku, we are building the technological capital. We need that up quick. We got a supply ship here, so we're going to bang that guy in. What that does is it gives you a 100 stored goods, and that is surplus that you're using for the next project. Now this is a long project. It's 400. This is 400 supplies you need for this one. So we're going to have a bunch of supply ships. Now the supply ship mechanic's kind of interesting because what it's saying is you're dedicating all your military production in your shipyards in order to create, you know, more stuff on the ground. So it's kind of an interesting way of doing things. It's just a way of you dedicating your military to your domestic. Okay, massive migration of space creatures. Okay. Do we want to be? We need money. Not really. Okay, let's protect the creatures. That's going to help us because certain other civilizations will like that. The Drengian don't care. Neither do those guys. Harvesting dilemma. Okay, that's interesting that the oh, we got +1 on the harvesting dilemma. That's kind of cool. For the cosmic contaminant. I don't think we can be friends with the cosmic contaminant in this game. I think you don't want to be friends with them anyway. They're bad. They're really, really bad. Okay, now the reason why I'm looking at this is because I would like to transfer some people over to manufacturing. The problem is intelligence is helping a little bit. This is not my main research planet though, in all honesty. So I might just switch. Yeah, look, we did get a really big boost in manufacturing. Well, relatively big compared to the loss we got there. I think that's probably worth doing. Yeah, we are losing some research points, but we need manufacturing up first in the early game, more than we need research, to be honest. Well, I don't know if that's... Don't take that as a rule, okay? That's not a good rule, but... It's, yeah, in Space 4X, generally speaking, you want to get your infrastructure up, but... No, research is also important. It'll be interesting when you guys come to see me play Galactic Ruler or Galactic Ruler Enlightenment as the new version is called. I'm starting to get into that game. It's really good. I wasn't sure it was a good game initially, and I got very frustrated with it, but actually it's a really, really good game. Oh, we can put a xanthium extractor up. Let's get that thing out first. Okay, that's going to give us +2 military and manufacturing as well. Yeah, so it'll be interesting when you see me play Galactic Ruler because it's completely different to this and other Space 4X games. It's like you can't just keep researching every turn, for example, because research drains your energy, and energy is kind of like tight in the game. So if you try to play it like a classic Space 4X, you're going to become a cropper. It's really, really cool. It's more of a grand strategy game, I think, than anything else. Okay, we have got a probe. Let's continue searching through the your territory. I hope to God those guys don't get too big. I think with a game this big, and this is a big game I'm playing, I think we're going to have to be playing the diplomacy quite well. I've really got to stop these guys from getting too much territory. I need to be taking the planets around me, because if they get into these planets, they just turn everything into sludge, basically. Pollution's really, really bad, and we don't want to be getting pollution. Because I don't remember if the pollution stays. I think it does. And then the planet's kind of useless for me. What we could do is we could invade them, take them over, and then we could have the cosmic contaminant, and we just have them as a limited population. The problem is those citizens aren't happy unless they're on polluted planets, and we're not happy if we're on polluted planets. So if we start getting migration, it's going to cause big problems. Really, you know, we kind of need to get Exterminator on their ass, which is quite funny. And I think thematically, the Baratak Grove are going to be they wouldn't probably be, inclined towards extermination policies. But I think against these guys, they're going to, because these two are the anathema to one another. At least, the cosmic contaminant are an absolute diametrically opposed to the Baratak Grove. I'm really pleased that they ended up being my neighbour, actually, and that's really interesting. Okay, yeah, let's get some more workers up. Now that we've got a little bit of income, a trickle of income of control, I can start making use of that. Okay, here at Amcor 3, we've got really high pollution here. This is a polluted planet, isn't it? This one has got really high planetary input, which means we probably want to try to get the governor's mana up as soon as we can. We need Durantium for that. I wonder if it's worth buying some to get us out of this debt. I think so. Let's see if we can get a governor's mansion up. How many do you need? Oh, we're still not bought enough. That was quite expensive, by the way, to do that. But yeah, I think this would be a good thing to get up as soon as possible. And look, these glowy stinky plants, they give you wealth. Now, it's partly because of these glowy stinky plants that we're getting such a high planetary output. I think this would be a good thing to get. Maybe it's a little bit soon to put it up, though. Yeah, maybe. Oh, there's loads of these things. Yeah, we want to be using that. We also want to get up an approval as well. And an entertainment district might actually be worth getting up first, just so we're mitigating some of this approval penalty. Because those glowy, stinky plants, they make people unhappy. Okay, Amcor 2, let's get a supply ship up here. Here on Clark 5, what do we want? Pollution's really low. That's good. Now, Clark 5, is that on the border with the cosmic contaminant? It is. Yes, it is indeed. Right. Influence might be good. Yeah, I think I'll get a cultural district up here. Yeah, we want to be pushing out influence here if we can, and that means we probably want a cultural starbase up too. In fact, I might get a constructor up before we get the rest of this Thorn ship up, and then we'll put a culture base up. Now, I play with a house rule where I don't stack star bases around planets, so I'll only have one of each type. For me, that seems about right. Now, I will break that rule if I start to lose. So, you know, I think that it's one of those things where it's there. It's a tool that's there for use for the player if they need it. Basically, that's kind of how I see that one. We've got a load of more planets, by the way, to take. We want to take these ones, which means more colony ships we need to get out. Okay, this probe here. Just kind of roll back some of the fog of war. Oh, here's the Terran Alliance. Let's see if they'll trade with us. What have they got? Okay, they've got Xeno Research. Am I going into that one? Somebody asked, by the way, do the tech costs increase as you go? I think we can test this. So let's go. What we'll do is we'll grab a quick we'll grab one and we'll look at the cost of another. So let's look at something that we want. Let's look at Xeno Research, for example. That's 146. Now, are we part way through that? Yeah, we are actually part way through it. Look. Okay. I won't use that one then. I'll use... Let's use Xeno Hospitality. That's 148 as well. Oh, sorry, that's 148. So let's see if that goes up when we when we research Xeno Research this turn. So 148. All right.
Our premier vessel has discovered the remnants of an explorer's ship that went missing a long time ago.
Okay, we found a new planet then. I wish it showed you which one it was. I can't remember if it does in the... Yeah, was that it? Oh no, it sent it on the planet. Let's get an Illyrium cell on this ship, just so it's got a little bit more bite. Population. Here we are, Subra 2. Man, this is a big planet. Look, yeah, this is the one that I was actually turning into a farming planet to kind of hothouse growth. In that case, we probably want to increase. I haven't got a lot of pollution on here. I think we can probably risk another manufacturing district. We don't want too much manufacturing. In fact, do I want to do that? Yeah, it'll be all right. We can always tear it down later if we need to. Okay, we've got another asteroid miner here. Get that one up here on this little asteroid cluster. And I'm going to go for a supply ship. This survey ship. Let's go and grab the artifact. Let's just start rolling back with Fog of War in areas where we've not done that. So yeah, look, we got the Drengen here as well. Yeah, look, we got the worst neighbours. So this is Drengen, Cosmic Contaminant, and the Yaw, and the Navigators. And the Navigators, you know, aren't necessarily friendly. I actually forget what the Navigators' statistics are. Their personality. No, yeah, they are xenophobic. I thought so. So they're not going to be friendly particularly either. Doesn't necessarily mean they're going to be, you know, super dangerous, but. What have we got here? Supply ship. Okay, let's send that into Arbaku. Yeah, okay, they've taken this down to 3 turns now. It's a little bit more reasonable. I think we want some more colony ships. I'm going to get a constructor up first. Now, what are we doing with the constructor? It looks like the navigators have taken this planet. That's a bad move on their part, I think. I think we're likely to be able to culture push that. Now, we don't have any... We don't have a... Oh, we have a reasonable amount of influence on this planet. That's not bad. Let's get some more workers up on here. So we're increasing our output. Now, we probably could do with going into the increasing financial here too. Research might be even better bet. Man, I love playing this game. I just find it so fun. Okay, let's grab let's get this mining station up here. Okay, the first of our antimatter mining probes returns from the perimeter of a black hole with its precious cargo. I tell you, man, Stardock know how to make really, really cool cutscenes. Really, really cool. Okay, so we put some mining drones on here, so we're getting a small trickle now of antimatter. Here's Xeno research now. Let's go and check out what that other tech was. It was Xeno hospitality, and it was 148. Yes, it has gone up, so it looks like there is a small increase that you get as you go up the tech tree in terms of cost. I think it just to stop you from, you know, just going back and blasting out research. I like mechanics like that. I think it means that you can't really, you know, once you get, you can't just like power through for all the research stuff and then go back and you know, and then go and get all the cheap stuff very, very quickly. There's a little bit of a cost to doing that. I think it's probably a smart mechanic. Let's get, yeah, let's put planetary mobilization just in case we do get attacked. We might want to make soldiers. Having soldiers up on the planet's a pretty good idea. This guy's not very happy. Yeah, he didn't have very high natural loyalty. I'd like to switch him out eventually, I think. Yeah, really, really good. I remember though now, he was a really, really good governor. This is Subra 2. Okay, that's enough pollution now. We don't want any more manufacturing. Yeah, so we want to just be using supply ships here, I think. With that said then, what are we going for? We probably want a colonial clinic. The thing is that it's going to cost Durantium, which we don't have at the moment. We do have 0.2 income of Durantium. No, we've got 0.2 Durantium. I think. Yeah, that's right. Okay. This is a good planet. I'm just trying to figure out what to do with it. That's the Xanthium extractor that we just put up. Get a research district up. Why am I doing that? The reason being is because when you're using a planet as a growth planet, you want them to be doing something, right? So either income or research is going to be a good bet. Okay, we're just having a bit of an explore around here. Okay. Cosmic contaminants coming in with a colony ship. Go away. Okay. Yeah, I don't think our fight is going to beat that. We probably need to build some military ships here. What do we got? We've got the battle axe. What's the battle axe? Beam attack, missiles, and kinetic. Okay, so it's got a bit of a spread. I don't like that design very much myself. Now, we're going to have to make sure we get this constructor out of here pretty damn quick. Here at Clark 5, really low pollution and really decent manufacturing. Let's get a cultural district up. We'll start putting cultural districts up here. Okay, here we got a constructor as well. We're going to put up a... Oops, that's too far. Let's get them in the range of these other planets. I forget now if this actually makes a difference or not. I think these just affect core worlds now. But I'm not certain on that. Let's... Did I put the right base up there? Yeah, culture. I did that. I did that so fast I wasn't even paying attention. So yeah, this is going to give us influence growth. So what does it mean when it says 10% and then influence growth plus 10? That means that the colonies are getting a plus 10%. So yeah, this does affect colonies. So Clark 5's in the area of effect, but it also kicks out plus 10 itself. So you'll see the tooltips in GalCiv are still a little confusing. Like, if you this is what some criticism and feedback I've got, that, you know, plus 10 and plus 10% and plus 10, yeah, I know what that means, but if you're new to the game, you're going to be like, what the hell does that mean? Why is it plus 10 and plus 10%? This needs to be better, in my opinion. But yeah, I think this is feedback I'll give to the development team. They're constantly working on this stuff. You have to remember that, in my opinion, and this is just my opinion, I'm not as a Stardot member, I think GalCiv was a bit of a rescue dog. It was, you know, the original GalCiv 4 was released in a bit, I don't think it was a great game, but Supernova really polished things up. But there's still stuff that was in that, you know, made by, you know, that was kind of in the game. Like, some of the tooltip stuff is still a little bit confusing for me. I understand what it means now because I've been playing it for a while, but new players ain't gonna have a hope. So yeah, that is being addressed. Well, I don't know about that specific issue, but the issue in general is being addressed. I know that for a fact. Okay, anomaly is almost being serviced. Okay, that was just obviously. Where was that? Must be one of our flagships. Maybe one of these. No, this is just a probe. Okay. This probe down here. Yeah, these guys are coming in to try and colonize. Like, we've got this on Genius, and because on Genius the enemy gets quite big, but well, it gets some bonuses. They're not big bonuses anymore, but they does get some bonuses to production. So that means that they're going to be, you know, having more production than me. Look at this. Our cosmic contaminant are expanding fast. So it might be wise for me to start building a military. I think I was intending to do that. The thing is, it's a little bit early for me. But when you're playing like this, you know, if you don't have a military, you're a target. And look, we're really rapidly dropping down the board now. Okay. Pirates are a little bit more dangerous now as well, as you can see. Oh, good lord, what was that? Okay. Okay, this constructor here, let's get... Okay, we've got an economic base here. Okay, Hoffmeister's currently just I might put a... Yeah, I really probably need to get the Durantium. That's probably where that's got to go. Okay, these have got more moves now as well. These pirates, that's good. They originally they were just way too weak, but they've had a bit of a buff. Now, here at Subra 2, we've got a supply ship. Let's send the supply ship into Subra 2. Okay, so that's going to finish this research district quite quick. Quickly, sorry. My grammar is terrible. Okay, let's get some fighters and bombers up here. Just a couple. Just so we got some defences. I want to start getting some basic defences up. Got another supply ship going into Amcor 2 here, so we're going to try to finish this Governor's Mansion off. Into Aerie. They want open borders. They're offering Illyrium and Xeno industrialization for Starbase. They want a bunch of Starbase modules. Oh, sorry, they want the tech Starbase modules. It's going to give them some free constructors. Not a good deal for us, I don't think. Let's see if we can give them... See if we can get Xeno industrialization off them for something a little bit. Yeah, Xeno research. That's probably the cheapest thing that we've got. Oops. Okay, they're not going to give us any credits. Or at least not credits per month. Okay. We managed to be able to persuade a few credits out of them as well. That's going to help me because I don't have a big... I don't have much credit income at the moment. Now, part of the reason for that is we are... Are we on... No, we're not using coerced colonization. Genius Grants is here as well. Yeah, I think I still want export food just because we need that extra cash coming in. Okay. Cosmic, yeah, look how fast these guys are expanding. I think it's wise for me to put a military base up here at Clark 5 and maybe at Amcor 2, and probably, yeah, I think I need to get military bases up sooner rather than later, because they might not only might they dissuade the enemy attacking us or from declaring war until I'm ready. Thing is, I kind of want him to declare war on me because I don't want the diplomatic penalties. Okay, let's try and get rid of someone who's got really high expectations. Yeah, like this guy. Okay, we've researched diplomacy. That's going to give us a diplomatic bonus amongst a bunch of other things. I think we probably want to get some weaponry up now so we can start getting some more ships. Here's a colony ship. I'm going to go and grab these ones down here before the Cosmic Contaminant try and take them. Yeah, getting a Starbase defense system here up on this cultural base might be a good idea. It's only going to cost us a module. I think that's probably wise. It's just going to give it a little bit more kick. We can use, you can use it as a makeshift military base in a pinch. Okay, we got our first Thorn up here. I think I'm going to get a constructor and we're going to put up a military base here too. Yeah, and we're still... Oh, look, we can put the supply... now the supply base... That one doesn't give you any... This one's good because it doesn't give you any... it doesn't give you any... pollution. Sorry, words fail me. It doesn't give you any pollution. So that's a good one. I'd actually forgotten about that. That's a really good thing for us to be getting up, I think. Yeah, I want my colonial clinic is going to go here. So this might be a good place to put the supply depot, and it's also going to help reduce. It's going to increase approval. Increased approval here is probably a good thing because we only got 68 approval. Okay, some of these fighters are going to be going into their sponsoring planets. Go and grab this capsule if we can get it before someone else does.
The scans conducted by your flagship on the artifact anomaly have revealed something remarkable. A map to a nearby dead star which would usually be undetectable by our sensors.
Okay.
A structure concealed within the remains of the dead star, whispers tales of the ancient civilization.
Yeah, this is good. So basically, this planet, this thing will make your people more intelligent. This is going to be my growth planet, I think. So this would be a good place to put it. The other thing is that we could put it on Arbaku, and Arbaku is where our technological capital has gone up. So this is going to be where we're going to be doing a lot of our research, I think. So this might be a good place for it too. Now, I've never seen the negative effects from it, but this will give you... Yeah, this is... Look, it says intelligence +1, but it actually gradually increases the intelligence of citizens on target core world until they are genius level. This might come back and bite me in the ass later if there is a negative event attached to it, which I think there might be. I'm not 100% sure about that, though. Okay, where's the father tree? Is that it? Yeah, there it is. So we want that... Okay, this is going to improve approval. Yeah, it's going to be better off here. Only problem with that is, look, this is a nice... This is going to be a good research area. But I think the approval is going to be worth it, putting it up here. So let's go for that. I might actually get that up before the research bonus. Okay, these guys want improved life support. That's a good tech. But they're going to give us a whole bunch of stuff. This is going to give them more ship range and logistics. I think this is a good deal for us. I think that getting Xeno manufacturing, space elevators and evasive tactics and a bunch of resources is a good deal. Okay. So we're going for directed energy weapons here. Still really, really slow control production, but that's fine. These guys aren't supposed to be a very control heavy faction. All right, and the turn. Oh, okay. Send this probe over this way. I just want to get full eyes on what's going on around us. These guys have got a fairly big empire. Ours is quite small now compared to everyone else. I thought I'd expanded really well at the start, but yeah, I've kind of... I could have gone more all in on more colony ships. I am going to try to get some of these other these other colonies and core worlds up now if I can before the enemy get to them. We got to get rid of these things though, because these will kill my colony ships. It's kind of annoying. The pirates are more annoying in this one, and I like it. Previously, you could just send out colony ships everywhere, completely unopposed. You didn't have to worry about it. The pirate ships, you could easily dodge them. They were just pointless being in the game, and now they've really, you actually have to deal with them now, which I think is a good improvement to the game. There should be some slowdown to your expansion, and that's what pirates are in most Space 4X games, right? The purpose that they serve is that they slow you down from snowballing too quickly, and if you make the pirates kind of like toothless, then they won't have that effect. Oh, we got a yaw. No, we don't want to send him out. Let's get this flagship. Can these flagship take these guys? Yeah. But let's just blast them. Let's just watch this battle. Now, I forget if this is the first battle that you guys have seen, but there's a whole new update with regards to the way that this works. So you've got we can now actually see individual hit points and shield components, or shield levels on individual ships if you want to turn it on. There's also a better battle viewer that organizes things by phase. Now, I've seen some complaints that this doesn't quite sync up. Like Daz Tactic was telling me that it annoys him that it doesn't quite sync up with what you're seeing with the actual phase that it's showing. I can see why that would be annoying. It doesn't bother me actually, but I can see why, that would be a little bit unintuitive. So yeah, I gave that some feedback as well. There we go. So we killed a decent pirate fleet there. All right, what have we got on this flagship again? Yeah, we've got missile attack, beam attack, and shields. Let's give it better missiles. So it's got something when it closes as well. Okay, Supra 2. This is a good planet. I think... could get a culture district up pretty quick. That would be helpful. Let's just get our spread our influence out a little bit further, because otherwise we're going to be pushing up against these guys. Get some perimeter scanners up on this one as well. Okay, and we've got a constructor here. This is going to be for Gerantium. Now, let's get these other... can we... Yeah, try and get these in range as well. The asteroids. Okay, so we've got some Gerantium income now. Only a little bit, but enough. Okay, Arbaku. I think... Right, we're away from the... We're away from this danger with the pirates. We've sorted that out, so I think we're probably going to get some colony ships out. No, we have got more asteroids here, I think, that we can get. Yeah, so we'll grab those asteroids quickly. Let's send this fighter into Subra 2. Don't be afraid to spend a few turns building up ships. It's kind of important. A military, I mean, it's important.
Grasp, an enigmatic artifact awaits our ship in the silent void.
Okay.
It radiates an energy that imbues knowledge.
Okay, so this is going to increase research and crime by 1%. I'd rather have a quick boost to research, in all honesty. Yes. Oh, it's going to give you +2 technology. That's pretty good. Let's get it on Arbaku. Okay, so our research output's coming up by 4 points there. So that was worth doing, I'd say. We are going to probably have this as our main research place, I'd say. Supply depot's going up next turn. We've got a colony ship. Have we got any planets that are really taking a while to build? I don't think so now. Yeah, this one. I'd like to get that colonial... Oh no, we don't want a colonial clinic there. We want the colonial clinic up on this one here. And I want it here, look. So I think I will send that supply ship over to Subra 2. Why am I focused on population so much? Well, let me tell you, dear viewer, that the more population you've got, the more people that you've got generating credits and, you know, all the other outputs. So manufacturing, culture, all that other stuff. This flagship, we'll go to... Let's go and grab this one here. Oh, yeah, I'm going to colonize Clark 3. Then we'll get a colony ship up here. Yeah. And then we'll continue to colonize those smaller planets. Alright folks, I think I'm going to end the episode here because I don't want it to go on for too long. So, thanks for watching. I hope you're enjoying GalCiv. This is shaping up to be a really, really exciting game because we've got some threats already. Even though it doesn't look like we have, this is a big problem for me. Here's directed energy weapons. Well, the Euro have got good approval. Yeah, I am going to end the episode, but let me just go through this stuff I need to do before I want to save it. Let's get energy deflection theory. I think we're going to get the basics of the beam weapons and the energy weapons, and then we're going to start building some ships, better ships. These navigators have got a colony ship coming in. Oh, look at this cosmic contaminant have taken this planet. It's a really good one as well. I'm gonna have to declare war on them damn fast, I think. All right, guys, I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.